Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's wee Paddy from across the shuck, and you're very welcome back to the channel. And I'll take a couple of seconds of your time. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Over half of you won't be, so it would be I'd really appreciate it if you would. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. All it does is let you know when I put another video up, and you'll know whether you like this rubbish by the time you get to the end of it. Like the video or dislike it, doesn't really matter, whatever it suits you. And if you leave a wee comment, I would really appreciate that. And if you're going to be a new subscriber, tell me you're a new subscriber. And that means a lot. Really does mean a lot. And if you want to help the channel out in any way, this is sort of financially, if you'd like to buy a wee cup of tea, down below there's a PayPal or whatever you can sign up to. It's all down below. You'll see it. And the last little bit of news is, it's getting very close for our Randy draw. Our dear friend passed away a few weeks ago, and we've been doing a draw and we've been doing a collection. If you want to add money to the collection, please feel free to do so. And if you want to enter into the draw that we've got, there's 20 good knife prizes. There you go. There's 20, and some of them are custom knives. Please enter into that. It's £10 to enter in the UK, or $13 in the USA. And if you go on to Slippy's channel, which is Slippy and Thrifty, if you want to donate money or anything and you're in the States, head over to John at Thrifty Kaniffy. If you're in the UK or closer, go to Slippy's channel. That's Slipjoint Sawyer. So if you go to there, you'll find all the details on how to subscribe and enter into the raffle. It is going to be drawn this Sunday at 6 o'clock on the Thrifty and Slippy show, which is about 6 o'clock UK time, whatever that is, difference when you're in the States or elsewhere around the world. So, Slippy's going to play a role in this video. This is New Knife Day. Well, new to me Knife Day, I should say. These are not brand new knives. I bought these, and they're obviously second hand, but they're in mint condition. And I got two of these. I got all of these knives came from Slippy. Two of them I bought, and two of them I got as little gifts, as add-ons. And I just can't thank him enough, because he gives fantastic little gifts. Every now and then you'll get a wee nugget. I got two absolute nuggets recently. I've had ones before, by the way. So anyhow, let's just get started. Let's just talk about them. I'll put these to the side and then we'll bring them out as and when required. This is the first one. Again, I've bought two Rough Riders recently, and I bought another one because I'm trying to build up my Rough Rider collection that doesn't have the big R in the bolster, because I gave all mine away. Just didn't want them. I've had enough of it. So I got this one, and Slippy had this up for sale on the Sanitarium, Slipjoint Sanitarium. If you're not a member there, go over and join it. There's a bunch of headers who all like knives. So this is from the Arctic Fox. So it's the Fox series of knives they brought out. And this is in beautiful, I think it's just G10. It is absolutely, maybe it is bone actually. Could well be, but white bone or G10. It is beautiful looking with the Fox inlay in there, which is done beautifully, I'll have to say. Now, this isn't their high end. This is just, you know, your run-of-the-mill Rough Rider price range. Look at the fit and finish on this. Come on, it's flipping gorgeous. And this black liner, they're becoming amazingly good at doing the black liners around the bone or whatever they use. And I just think it really lifts it up. And the slant bolsters, really, really nice. No markings on them. What a perfect little knife. Now, this is a Stockman. And let me tell you, this is just a beautiful size Stockman. This is your main blade of the Stockman. Look at that for a clip point. Beautiful swedge on the end of it. Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And Slippy has sharpened them all. They're in great nick. Just a fantastic clip point. And if you notice, the middle blade, which is your sheep front, doesn't stick up that much. So when you're holding this in your hand, that doesn't become a hot spot at all. Not in my hands. I have a large hand. Beautiful. And this is what I would call about a medium Stockman. Let's go over to this side and pull this up. I think it is this side, yes. Quite a tight fit to get your finger into that one. But there's that lovely sheep's foot. Again, lovely swedge on it. Really impressing me with the fit and finish and everything of this is beautiful. And you have the big double R sign on the bolsters. I just think that is just a gorgeous piece. And then finally you have a little pen blade. In fact, it's not. It is a spade blade. Very nicely done though. Very nicely done, because it gives you a point. Not the best point in the world, but that's not what it's for. This is for getting in behind an old cow's plaything and taking them off. So beautiful. The action, everything about this little knife is just beautiful. And you've got that serpentine shape, which is quite common with slip joints. Now, here is a case medium Barlow. And if you can see that, this is 3.5 inches. Am I right? I think this is 3.5 inches. Yeah, it is. This is 3.5 inches. And this one's 3 3/4. So you got a medium, and this is not a large, because what I would call a large would be the 4-inch one. And they go bigger than that too. But the 4-inch one is another 1/4 inch on top of that. This is a beautiful IXL Wolstenholme. Or Wolstenholme. This is one of my favourite. It's just gorgeous. The bone in this is beautiful. But that's besides the point. I bought this one this year because I love the medium stock when the case does. I have 2 of them. And it's not very often I get 2 of something. But this one's in the stainless and the other one's in the carbon. This is just fantastic. I believe it's just 440A on this. Yep, 440A. Again, that is just an amazing. It's equally as well done as any of these 3. I mean, all 3 of them are just beautiful knives. And this, all right, it's a Rough Rider and it's cheap, and the steel mightn't be, well, it's near enough as good as any of them, to be honest with you. 440A is a great steel. But look at that, 3 beautiful Barlows to make up that set. So that's the first one, which is just a humdinger. I love it. And then I bought this one as well. And this is an old timer. And this is it's part of the Tradition series, I believe it is. This is a small stockman. And again, there's what I would call a medium stockman. And there's what I would call a small stockman, which should be, I would say, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 3 1/4. So, I mean, they step down by 1/4. That's really, I didn't even realize that how much. There they go. Sort of put them back up again. These step down by 1/4 inch, so you've got 3 1/4, 3.5, 3 3/4. Good God, my teeth ran away with me, and 4-inch. What a lovely little selection of stockwins. Fantastic, love that. So yeah, this is just, and again, the blades are perfectly usable. I mean, this is another nice. You see the difference between this and having a swedge. I'm definitely a swedge man. There's no doubt about it. But this is in the wood, and it's that sort of laminated wood. But it is beautifully done. Really is beautifully done. Again, walk and talk. This is a cam tang. Beautiful. And on the sheep's foot, lovely sheep's foot. Isn't that look of that sheep's foot? That just looks like a sheep's foot. Beautiful. And these knives I got off Slippy, the 2 of them were for really, really easy money. This one has the pen blade. Again, Slippy has them all sharp. Just a super, super knife. And what's even better about this is in D2. All the blades are in D2. Now, I say it's the Heritage. I think it's the Heritage. Let me just see if it. I don't think it says it on it, but maybe it does. No, it just says Old Timer 0821. So these will be Chinese made. But they're D2. I just think that, look at the fit and finish on that as well. In D2, it's just a no-brainer. I mean, if a little small knife like that, you've got 3 blades of D2. Are you going to run out during a day? No, not in my day. I would have to be in a survival situation to blunt 3 of these in a day. I love D2. These seem to be heat treated pretty well, because I have another one. And it's this one. And this is their little lockback. Same series. D2 blade. But what an absolute dream of a carry. You have the security of a lockback if that's something that you feel you need. This is a beautiful, look at the size of the blade. This will be a do anything EDC and has done many a times for me. I love it. But having a 3-bladed one with you, my goodness, there's a work carry, isn't it? I mean, that just is a genuinely super work carry in all 4 D2 blades. How comfortable. Just, I mean, this is a 4-finger, so it's a full-size knife. I just think them two are possibly one of the best buys that are out there. I just think it's fantastic. And if you want to carry and you don't have an abundance of money, I mean, these are a little bit dearer than the normal old timers, but they're not wildly expensive. Most people can afford these. I think they're somewhere around maybe the 50 pound mark. But just, what a carry. What a carry. I just love that carry. And I'm going to carry that today. Because I can. So that is the second one. That was the first one and the second one. And then I got 2 gifts off him. One of these I got quite a while ago. I got this gift with these 2 that I bought today. I bought some knives off him before and I had this, and I really didn't have a video coming up that was sort of going to fit this. I'd wanted one of these for a long time. Now there's a bigger version of it. This is a smaller version. Comes in this beautiful little package. And this is something for me to leave by the car or in the car. It's just such a handy little tool to have anywhere. Look at this. It opens up and inside you've got a lovely little penknife with extra blades. And this is a Richardson. Now, we all know the Richardson do gimmicky knives. They do knives with different pictures. I've got one with the Queen's Jubilee on it in 1977. This is an absolutely serviceable little knife. You could sharpen that. It's not sharp at the minute, but I will sharpen that before the next time you see it. No, it's not sharp at all, but I will sharpen it. It's perfectly serviceable. This is not something that's going to be for hard use, but what I like about it, let's take one of the blades out. You have a Phillips, you have a flathead, and you have a can opener, bottle opener. And what you do with these, which is just super, on this side, you just hook it in. Oh, no, hook it in. Let me do this. You hook it in and snap it up. And that's your screwdriver in there. And you can screw away. It's just such a simple thing. When you just need something simple and they're at hand, this is fantastic. All you do to take it out is fold it down and it comes out. I know it's gimmicky and maybe it's the big child in me, but I love gimmicky when it's useful gimmicky. Again, if you're at a barbecue, how much of a chat would this make? There you go. There's your bottle opener at the bottom. There's your can opener. I wouldn't like to give it too much. I'd have to hold it up here if I was doing a can, but honestly, just as a gimmick, and it fits so well. There's a bit of wobble in it, but just close it, take it out, and in it goes. But for me, it's the flathead screwdriver, and the Phillips screwdriver. To me, are just the perfect accompaniment for a little knife like that. So I just think it's lovely, and I would love to have an opportunity to bring it out. So hopefully that will come. Otherwise, my wife will think I'm nuts. But isn't it great? And the other nice thing about it that really drew me to it, it was a car sales place in Gillingham in Kent, and that's where I lived for between 6 and 7 years when I was in the Navy. At HMS Pembroke. I wasn't always stationed there, but that's where I started off on my married quarters. So yeah, really, really lovely little tool. Really pleased me, and I thank him for that. And the last one's the one I got today, and this is a cracker. It's it's made of horn. You can see the feathering there. On the other side, though, it nearly looks like what ram's horn looks like, because it's clear sort of mocha brown color, where this is black and you get a bit of brown down here. But this knife is so well made. It is beautifully made. And you have the main blade, which is a long, slim, nearly like a pen knife, but it's a spear. And it's got inox on there. And I want to show you this because we haven't been able to find out. Slippy wasn't able to. And let me just see if I can get this up here so that you can see it. Can you see that? It's got J, D, and S at the bottom, and it's something like a little crown or something at the above it with crossed arrows. I have never seen that before. Slippy had tried to find out. I think it's maybe German, Dutch. I don't know. I think they thought it might be French, and it could well be. But if you've seen one like that before, please let us know. This is just super. Again, calm tang. Listen to that. I mean, this isn't a young knife. And the reason I think it's, it's from that region. Look at that beautiful small. Why do they not do this in more of our modern, slip joints? Give you that little clip point instead of a spear. I just think that's so much more useful. Even for doing your nails or anything, it's just an easier blade to get up underneath your nails, clean them out, which I done before I done this video. So, I mean, when you get little gifts like this, they mean so much to me because I collect all these little small knives, and it just really beautiful. I must do an updated collection because I've had some really lovely ones recently, and they just give me the fizz as much as any other knife. This is a beautiful fifth pocket carry or a secondary knife that I'll just throw in the bottom of my pocket with another knife that will be in a sheath usually, and this is to take out when you've got scaredy cats about, the sheeple. And that finishes my little video for today. So thank you so much. If you can help out with a Randy raffle or they're giving some money towards it, every single penny is going to his mum, Joy, who is an absolute, just a star. We can see where Randy gets his big heart from. She has a huge heart and has kept us all in the link. And I just want to appreciate everybody that's helped out. Also, there's still a few of these left. These are the little wooden tokens that Slippy had made up. One of them says, "Every effing day, mate," which was a saying of Randy, and "Hope you shit your pants," which was another Randy. I can't stop laughing when I see it. And it's got his logo on there. These are £5 for 2 delivered. You're not going to beat that. That's a great offer. And even if you didn't know him that well, what a nice way to just remember him on your table. This is my Randy knife that will never go anywhere. Look at that beautiful toothpick. Randy sent this over and challenged me to sharpen it. It is sharp. It is sharp. But this will never go anywhere. There's just nothing left of the knife. It was well used. This was a K-bar, 2-bladed K-bar. The pen blade's not too bad. That's still got plenty of life in it. But the main blade, well, unless you want to stab into something, it's not really going to serve a great purpose. But, it's Randy's knife. I will never swap it. Nor, just everything about it is just a lovely knife, and it came from a friend. So that makes me smile when I take it out. Much like my dad's knife. Yeah, makes me smile. Think of Randy in the nice, positive way. So there you go, and it was his birthday today, the 17th of January. So happy birthday, big fella. If you're up there listening, you're best. Just you go ahead and live your best life. I'm away. Thank you so much. Thank you, Slippy, for the gifts. Thank you for the sales of the couple of knives. And my budget knives, I've been really going well at getting my budget knives picked up again. I'd give so many away, and I'd forgotten how low it got. And I'm enjoying getting these more modern Rough Riders. They're doing a fantastic job, and especially at the price they're coming in at. £20 odd for a brand new one. I was buying that cheaper. So, I mean, you can have an amazing collection for budget money. Take care. Bye-bye.